matter, ID Nutrition recommends what you need, leaves out what you don't, and blocks things known to the system to have possible adverse effects based on the answers you provide. The result is a program that is revolutionizing the health and wellness industry. Welcome to ID Life. For more information, just go to thedougstewartshow.idlife.com. That's thedougstewartshow.idlife.com. Do you have your own radio show? Are you an artist or a DJ? BB Mobile Apps is the solution for you. They specialize in creating mobile apps for entertainers. That's right. You can have your own mobile app where your followers can hear your shows or music, watch your videos, and view all your social networks in one place. You can even make money with banner ads and send push notifications directly to your audience to make sure they get your messages. Everyone has their phones on them, right? A mobile app will add credibility to your brand because your content will be accessible to them while they're on the go. BV Mobile Apps also makes apps for bloggers, actors, and producers. The process only takes about 20 minutes. Just go to bvmobileapps.com and click Get Started Now. That's bvmobileapps.com and tell them the Doug Stewart Show sent you. Footballsportsapp.com. What is it? It's the first live action mobile sports app played in real time and a cool way to immerse yourself in the game. Make coaching calls just like the pros. Check out the video. Download for free this fall and register now again at footballsportsapp.com. Want to be part of this new exciting technology and make money? Fill out the short form at the bottom of the website and mention TDSS. Again, footballsportsapp.com. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Clear enough for you.
Welcome back to the Doug Stewart Show. Fantastic, freaky, funny Football Friday. The number to the show is 404-382-0338. You can also email me at doug@thedougstewartshow.com. We are brought to you by footballsportsapp.com, the first live-action mobile sports app played in real time and a cool way to get in the game. Make coaching calls just like the pros. Check out the video, download for free this fall, and register now again at footballsportsapp.com. That's footballsportsapp.com. It's footballsportsapp.com. Footballsportsapp.com. All right, it's at footballsportsapp.com. Y'all got it? Once again, if you didn't hear me, it's footballsportsapp.com. All right, oh, boy, this is tough. This is tough to do this. So we've got more somewhat controversy, but it's not really controversy because we're going to take care of it right now. And I want all of you to understand that I'm trying to be as sincere and transparent about this as I possibly can. And that's all I've tried to do on this contest, this $100 contest that we've been trying to have for the last couple of weeks. Late last night, we did have a 50th tweet that we were actually able to register and count up and get to the 50th one, okay? But the 50th person, who it was actually my man Easy Does It, which is a good friend of the Stews, of the show. Easy Does It has the 50th tweet, but he didn't have the link. All right, so I repeatedly said yesterday you have to have the link. That was the number one thing you had to have. You had to have TDSS on Spreaker.com. To make a long story short, I got to take a lot of blame on how this thing is playing out. All right, and I'm just going to take it. I'm going to take the bullet. Because I said yesterday that you could cut and paste and just retweet it. I'm finding out after the fact that that's actually not the case. You can't do that. So when I said that yesterday, I'm sure a lot of you just cut and paste and you retweeted it. I've seen several people mention in the Doug Stewart Show Facebook group. My man Glenn Young, right here in the chat room on Spreaker.com, says, Rel, I tweeted 50 times like you said, and it only took 36 tweets. So from what we're understanding, after doing more research, and this is our fault. This is our fault that we aren't as technology savvy as we thought we were. Okay, we thought that you could just cut and paste and retweet and it would register, it would post on Twitter, but actually that's not the case. if it's the exact same tweet, what we're finding out is that if it's the exact same tweet, it won't retweet it. It might retweet it. I don't know. It's a flawed system. But basically, if you cut and paste it and retweet the exact same tweet, Twitter won't post it again. And so I know a lot of you posted it more than one, multiple times, and it only showed up once or twice maybe. And so we, for a long time yesterday, didn't get 50 tweets. Last night we did get 50 tweets. But once again, my man Easy Does It didn't do the link correct. So this is what we're going to do today. This is what we're going to do today. Now listen, I got to be honest with you. It's $100. Might not mean a lot to a lot of y'all, but it means a whole hell of a lot to a dude that ain't had a job in 4 years. And we are benefiting from the promotion, from the tweets that actually go through. I acknowledge that, and I appreciate your support. I appreciate you jumping in this contest, and let's have some fun with this. And I apologize that we're working out the bugs. We're working out the kinks on this thing. All right, so bear with us. And nobody trying to keep the $100. We gave the $100 away last week. We're going to give it away today, for sure. We're tweaking this thing a little bit today. Today, instead of putting together a coherent sentence like I've been asking you to do for the last 2 weeks, all you need to do is list 3 things in your tweet, okay, for the $100. And we'll take tweeter number 50. All you have to do is list 3 things. You don't have to put together a sentence where it makes sense or anything like that. The first thing you need to do in your tweet is put hashtag TDSS contest. You got that? That's 1. TDSS contest. All right, so over the last couple of weeks, we've been using hashtag, the answer is, but we're not going to do that anymore. We're simplifying it. Hashtag TDSS contest. That's 1. The second thing you need to do is put the link. You have to do this perfect as well, which is very easy, the way we're doing it now. www.tdssonspreaker.com. Or just TDSS on Spreaker.com. It doesn't matter. It's all going to be the same thing. TDSS on Spreaker.com. All right? And then you put the answer to the trivia question that I'm going to ask. You don't have to put a hashtag on it or anything. You just give the answer, which today is actually going to be multiple answers. We're even making it easier. The question that I asked has multiple answers. You need to change your answers. If you're one of those people that's going to tweet multiple times, you need to change your answer. And you'll understand why when I ask the question. As a matter of fact, we'll do that in the next segment. All right, so you got that? The 3 things you need to do. It's going to make this very defined. It's going to, simplify this whole thing for us here on this end, calculating and tabulating these tweets. And it's going to make it much easier for you. All right, there's no misunderstanding in this. Hashtag TDSS contest is 1. The second thing you need to tweet is TDSS on Spreaker.com. All together, that's a link. I'll tell you this. If you put TDSS Spreaker.com and when it posts, if you don't see that link in blue, then you know you've done it wrong. That it has to be a link. And the last thing is just give the answer. The question is going to have multiple answers. So if you want to retweet it multiple times and enter the contest with multiple entries, then switch the answer up. That way it will be sure to post on Twitter. All right? So we'll give you the question coming back in the next segment. All right. And we apologize, man. It's our fault. We're a work in progress on this whole contest thing. We've never done anything like this before, and we apologize. We will take care of it today, and I can't apologize enough when somebody will win $100 today. All right, 404-382-0338. You can also email me at doug@thedougstewartshow.com. Tulsa, Oklahoma police officer Betty Shelby has been charged with felony manslaughter in the first degree yesterday. It actually happened yesterday. Tulsa County District Attorney Steve Kunzweller told reporters Thursday Shelby fatally shot 40-year-old Terrence Crutcher after his SUV stopped in a roadway last week. Quote, "This is a small victory," Crutcher's twin sister Tiffany told reporters. The chain breaks here. We're going to break the chains of police brutality, she added. We know the history. None of the video showed whether the vehicle window was open or closed. This is a story from CNN. And I want to stop right there and just talk about that before we jump to a break, man. This is from CNN. None of the video showed whether the vehicle's windows were open or closed. That is a lie. Now, and I said this the day that we first started talking about the story, is she's just not going to, admit guilt. She's just not going to say, yeah, I made a mistake and I killed this man in cold blood. The police department's not going to allow her to do that. So their whole argument, based on what I've read and what I've heard, is they're going to say that she thought that he was reaching in his car for a weapon. That's why she killed him. That's a lie. And it's odd and it's very disappointing that CNN would put this in this article, knowing that Benjamin Crump, one of the representatives for the family, had a press conference where they had still photos from the video that was shot from the helicopter that showed that the window was up. Not only did they show that the window was up, okay, which means that he couldn't have reached inside of the car and grab a weapon. Not only did they show that the window was up, you could clearly see blood stains from Terrence Crutcher's body streaming down that said window. So I don't know what's going on. They try to play some type of hocus pocus magic with this and trying to mind F us or whatever. I don't understand why this narrative has any legs at all. I don't understand why CNN, a reputable news entity, would say none of the video showed whether the vehicle's windows were open or closed. I don't understand that, but just understand this. That's a lie. The window was up. Now, a lot of people are mad that they didn't actually go after the murder charge. In a perfect world, yes, she murdered him. But I understand why they went manslaughter, because of the same thing that went down with the Trayvon Martin case. It's going to be hard to prove or get jurors to all come together and agree that a policeman in the line of duty murdered somebody. Because she's going to say, oh, I thought he did this, I thought I did that, I was just doing my job. So I get it, I kind of get it. It should be murder, but I get why they're going for manslaughter. And she can get anywhere from 4 to life for manslaughter. So I hope it's life. I hope she gets convicted, and I hope she gets life. But I totally understand why they went that route. That was reportedly a big mistake by the prosecution. For the Trayvon Martin case. So I get it. They got to follow through now. And I mentioned this yesterday on my social media, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. They got to follow through with a conviction. This is an open shut case to me. This is an open shut case. We have clear video. Okay? We have clear video. The window was up. Case closed. Case closed. Put that heifer in jail forever. We'll see. But I just want y'all to pay attention to that. And I always talk about, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show, I always talk about the media switching the narrative, trying to deflect, trying to change the narrative. The window was up. Why CNN would put in this? Because clearly CNN has seen that press conference with Benjamin Crump with the big, gigantic poster board side still photos of the window with the blood streaming down it. So I don't know why they would do this. But that's the reason why you listen to the Doug Stewart Show. We're going to give you the truth. All right, when we get back from the break, man, 3 minutes, we're going to go ahead and tell you what the trivia question is to the Dougie Buys You Dinner contest. And hopefully we'll get a winner today. Not hopefully, we will get a winner today. Back in 3 minutes, the Doug Stewart Show.
Mic check. Yes, this is your humble host, Marcus Harper. And make sure you check out my show, the Marcus Harper Podcast, on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. Yes.